Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin product review Coinomi. In this episode, I'm going to try to split my coins from a paper wallet. So let me try to show you the research that I've done, and hopefully this will work. Um, if you want to know the reason why, as you see here, Bitcoin Cash has forked off and created a parallel blockchain. Basically has split the network in half, or parallel the chain. There you go. You can take a look here. This is on what website is this? There you go. CoinDance. It's actually the website is cash.coin.dance. And there you go. You can take a look at it. There's not too many explorers so far. This is the one that seems to show up the most information. Let me refresh here, and you can see that there are some blocks being created. So that pretty much means that, and there's the block size right there if you want to see the whole thing. I should back out a little bit further so you can see it right there. And there it is. So documentary evidence of such chain forking, just in case history doesn't show it for some reason. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of my research that I've done on how to split your coins, Bitcoin from Bitcoin Cash, from a paper wallet. So if you've seen my previous Coinomi wallet, I kind of did a little preview from Coinomi. The problem is the news of Coinomi supporting Bitcoin Cash was kind of late, a little late for me to know about that, and I didn't want to move my Bitcoins at all. It might have been easier for me to split if I moved my coins into Coinomi and then did a split from the wallet, but I didn't. So I wanted to know how to split the tokens from a paper wallet after August 1st, after the fork or the parallel split happened. So let me get into it real quick. So first of all, this happened very similar to Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, and I remember watching a video where the person who was talking about Ethereum Classic was saying that if you still have a wallet or a paper wallet, or you still have your private keys and you haven't moved your Ethereum before the split of Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, you should still be able to split your Ethereum Classic from Ethereum. And so I think this is the same situation, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Excuse the mess here. I'm trying to work with a different setup. I actually have a tripod here. So Bitcoin Magazine, the closest thing I found to any directions was this article here, and it says here, the beginner's guide to claiming your Bitcoin Cash and selling it. So it goes into some detail of how to split your tokens after the fork, and there's a couple options you could do. If you run a full node right here, if you run a full node, there was a splitting tool, but I'm not running a full node wallet, so I'm not running Core Wallet or with Bitcoin Knots. I'm not running Bitcoin Core or Bitcoin Knots, as you see. And then, of course, I'm not going to run a Bitcoin ABC. So the other option was the paper wallets, as you see right here. And so that was the second recommendation. And the way they describe it, I'll try to explain it. So they describe Electrum an electron cache. And this electron cache supports Bitcoin Cash tokens. Electrum is a Bitcoin wallet. Matter of fact, it's a very popular wallet. Coinomi uses Electrum. Mycelium uses Electrum. It's an open source, wallet. So anybody can take that and use it, and that's what Electron Wallet did. It took Electrum Wallet and then forked it to support Bitcoin Cash. All right. So let's see here. Let's see what it says here. Now that's just they're just talking about warning for Electron Cash because it's nobody knows who created it. It's anonymous. So the first thing they say is, all right. Let me see here. Like they just warned to running the Electron software on that. So okay. So the first thing you should do in a paper wallet situation is you should move, or it says second, but move Bitcoin from your paper wallet to a new Bitcoin address with a new private key, like a new paper wallet. That's assuming if you want to move it from one paper wallet to another paper wallet. I'm going to be testing just a small amount, so I'm going to use Coinomi as the new Bitcoin address. So that's what I'm going to do. But you should be able to move your Bitcoin first, highly recommended, but keep that paper wallet, and I'll show you what I'm talking about later on. Okay, before you do anything else. So you move your Bitcoins first, just in case, make sure your Bitcoins are safe. They're worth a lot more than Bitcoin Cash. So that way, even if now this one says Electron Cash wallet, I'm not going to use Electron Cash, I'm going to use Coinomi. Essentially, Electron Cash wallet is probably going to be the same thing as the Coinomi wallet, is what I'm thinking. So just in case something happens with the Coinomi wallet, my Bitcoins will be safe, and I should be able to just extract the Bitcoin Cash. So the damage is limited. These private keys won't hold any more. Okay, so essentially what this is saying, if I'm understanding this right, is I will sweep with my Coinomi wallet, I will sweep the paper wallet, the Bitcoin tokens. So I'll do that first. And essentially, those tokens should go to my Coinomi wallet. And after that, I should be also able to sweep using the Bitcoin Cash wallet, which Coinomi will have. I should be able to sweep the same paper wallet because they're in parallel. So let me try to illustrate a little bit better of what I'm talking about. I got a little tripod here. Okay, so what's happening here is, okay, so I'm going to try to explain it. So let me see if this is, okay. So this is my treasure hunt wallet right here. This is my treasure hunt wallet. That's what I'm going to use. It's only $25 worth of Bitcoin. I should have made another paper wallet for experimenting purposes, just in case I mess up. But I have other paper wallets that I could experiment with. But this is just a small testing amount. So I'm going to put that right here. And this point here, this is the regular blockchain. So this paper wallet has the original chain on it before the fork. So anytime after this point here going forward is basically the fork. So this is the cash ABC, not ABC, well, essentially ABC, but this is the Bitcoin Cash fork. But in this right here would be the chain the the Bitcoin chain here. So anything from this point on right here, it's pretty much made a fork, or it's split, it's forked off. Now anything before this right here, before this area right here, it's actually parallel. In other words, it was one chain, but once it forked, what happened is it made a parallel chain. So essentially, the Genesis block is on the Bitcoin chain as well as the Bitcoin Cash chain. So this, oop, nope, don't want to do that. Anyways, so this private key is before the fork. And essentially what I should be able to do is I should be able to sweep this private key. This is password protected. So I should be able to sweep this private key, take out my Bitcoin with my Coinomi wallet. Then after I do that, I should be able to go back and sweep it again with my Bitcoin Cash wallet. And I'll show you right here what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I did is I made a new wallet. I can always revert back and restore my previous one. So essentially there it is. Okay, and I'm going to redo it again. So I just want to see if it could be done on a new wallet. So when you make a new wallet, I made a new wallet. Essentially, you got Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash on the same wallet. So you don't need an Electron wallet. You can probably, my theory is you can probably use Coinomi. So if you notice something here, you'll see this address, and I'm just showing you as an example. I'm probably going to redo a new wallet. Anyways, this is the address here. Okay, excellent. Now if I go onto my Bitcoin Cash wallet, you notice it's the same wallet. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So if I did have any Bitcoins, on here, I would have been able to split it right from the wallet. If you notice that title, so if you notice it says M44H0H0H. Well, that's how you split it, and I'm going to show you that. But let me cut in and let me cut out, and I'll try to explain it in more detail. All right. So that's the premise of it. I'm going to probably do it as I cut in and cut out, and I just want to explain the difference between how you're able to do it, and why you should split you should be able to split your wallet first before you do that, because I'll show you a little bit later what I'm talking about. But split your wallet first. I have no Bitcoins in here, but I want to split it. So what I'm thinking is that because what you want to do is, because you see how this is the same address as this? They're the same address. It's a different chain. So maybe not. I'm just being a little paranoid. But basically, I'm going to take this QR code, scan it, and the first one I'm going to do is I want to scan it to the Bitcoin blockchain using this address. And I'm just trying to cover my bases because I don't know if I need to. I'm not sure if I'm going to lose the Bitcoin Cash by doing that or not. So I'm not sure if replay really works or not. All I know, if I send my Bitcoin here and there's no replay, my Bitcoin Cash will also go to this same wallet. That's why I'm doing it this way here. See, it's the same address. But if there is replay protection and there is an actual split, this Bitcoin will go to that address on this chain and the same address on the fork chain, if that makes sense. So the addresses on each chain exist on both chains. So that's why I'm kind of doing this way. I'm taking a chance in doing it this way because, um, from what I understand, originally what you're supposed to do is just have your oh, you're originally just supposed to have your Bitcoin address and Bitcoins on this, and then you're supposed to um, uh, add your Bitcoin Cash with advanced setting, and this is where you put your derivation path. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. But this is your higher deterministic wallet here, and you put M. Was it? I think it was 44H 0H 0H, and then add. And then what would happen, essentially, is it would split this wallet. The coins would be split within this wallet, and that was before the hard fork. So keep that in mind. I'm doing this after the hard fork. So what I'm thinking is I can just take this and essentially it will, oh, okay, essentially I could take this, right? I could take this and essentially just see, I could just scan it, and that's the encrypted private key, so I need my password, right? And that's to sweep it, and that's, I do that for this, I do that for Bitcoin, and then I do the same thing for the Bitcoin Cash. It goes to the same address. So I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of, just more or less just covering my bases here. There we go. There you go. And voila, it does this. It's the same thing, just different side of the chain of Bitcoin, and I should be able to sweep it twice. So that's the theory. But first, I'll cut in and cut out, and I'll show you how to split your wallet first. I'm not sure if you have to or if you don't, but I'm just going to show you just in case if you do have Bitcoins on here and you had them before the fork and you still have them. I'm going to show you how to split it, and you should have your two different coins, same amount on two different wallets here. I'm just doing this way just to recover my bases because I'm pretty sure if I sent my Bitcoin here and then try to split it, so basically if I transferred my Bitcoins now after the fork, all I'm doing is transferring these Bitcoins to this chain right here, and there's nothing. I can't split. After the fork. So if I scan this and move my Bitcoin to the main chain, I can't split my Bitcoin Cash because my Bitcoin Cash is still here. The address is on this side of the chain. So I can't just move it and then split it from the Coinomi wallet after the fork, if that makes sense. Anyways, let me cut in and cut out. I hope this experiment works, and hopefully you can receive your Bitcoin Cash. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Hold on to them, but I just don't want them. I want them separated because I'm still planning on trading, and I don't want to send my Bitcoin and inadvertently also send Bitcoin Cash as well. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to separate the coins so I can just keep them apart. Anyways, let me cut in and cut out. All right, hello everyone. I'm coming back in. I'm gonna attempt to sweep the private keys here to my treasure hunt wallet. I think I give it enough time. As far as I know, I'm gonna check real quick and see if anybody has cracked the code. And nope, no one has. The price of Bitcoin has also gone up in value, so Anyways, so there's a private key I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and sweep it. So here is what I have here. I don't have any Bitcoin. Someone donated what looks to be $21 or 10 PIVX to me, so I'll be making a Coinomi video in the future for PIVX, see if it transfers with zero transaction. On the previous wallet that I had Brian McLaughlin send me some Bitcoin Cash with zero transaction fee. I think it did not go through because when I checked it, it was not there. So I think it's safe to say that zero transaction fee on a Bitcoin Cash transfer will not go through. So that's that. Anyways, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to split your Bitcoin wallet to Bitcoin Cash from within Coinomi. And so there were some directions on how to do that. But let me go ahead and do that. If you go to Coinomi support, they have some articles on that, so you should be able to figure that out. But let me just go into here and show you if you still have Bitcoin in your Coinomi wallet, you should be able to split your wallet and get Bitcoin Cash. So if you didn't know how to do that, I'm going to show you right now. I don't have any right now, so it won't show, but I'll show you how to do it, the step-by-step process. So simply go to, well, first of all, let me show you this. Okay, so if you go to your Bitcoin wallet, sorry, if you go to your Bitcoin wallet and you push account details, you see a derivation path, I think that's called. You see that number, M44H0404. Go ahead and see if you can, there you go. You can copy that. Simply copy. So it's copied. And what you're doing is you're gonna, that's how you split your Bitcoin Cash. And so let's get out of that. And so after that, you go into your menu option here, and you simply add more coins. Now, so I'm just showing you if you already have Bitcoins on your Coinomi wallet. I don't have any, but either way it works. Okay, it works either way. What I'm going to do from sweeping the paper wallet here, but you select Bitcoin Cash right there, and you don't add just yet. You don't add just yet. You want to go into Advanced Settings, and in this derivation path, you want to put in, you want to paste that, the same thing that's in your Bitcoin wallet, and then you want to add, and that's how you're going to split your wallet. And that is correct. I'm going to add, and then so if you see, where is it? It's on the bottom. So here it is, Bitcoin Cash, and you see that. And if there's nothing there, but if you notice something, sorry that, this address key, if you see that, and this is for my Bitcoin Cash, make sure you realize that, is the same thing as my Bitcoin wallet. And so basically, if you had any coins here at that point in time in your Bitcoin wallet, and you followed the directions that I showed you and split your wallet, you'll have Bitcoin Cash automatically if you already had it in your wallet. So that's how you split it, okay? But if you didn't have any Bitcoins in your Coinomi wallet, and you're doing what I'm doing, which is essentially Okay, there you go. Which is you're essentially splitting. Yeah, there you go. You're essentially splitting a private key. You don't need to split your wallet like I did, okay? But since I already did it, it doesn't really matter, okay? My greatest fear was replay protection. So it wouldn't hurt to split your wallet, because just in case it doesn't have replay protection, you would inadvertently send Bitcoin to your regular Bitcoin, and at the exact same time, you'd be sending it to your Bitcoin Cash as well. But apparently it does have replay protection. So when you sweep with your Bitcoin wallet, your Bitcoin Cash should still be on this right here. Your Bitcoin Cash should still be on this right here. So let's have a look here. Yeah. And so this right here is your Bitcoin Cash. And then when you sweep with this again to the same wallet, it should show up. Now, if you're doing this after the hard fork, you don't really need to do the step that I did in splitting the wallet. You can just automatically add. You can just simply go to coins, and you can just go ahead and just add Bitcoin Cash. You don't have to split it. So, but since I already did it, and then also let me show you an article. Okay, so if you go to the Coinomi support, they have here directions on how to collect your Bitcoin Cash post fork only. So this is basically what I'm doing. So update your wallet, add Bitcoin Cash, and extracting your private keys. And I'm going to show you how to extract from your private keys. So hold on here. Let me cut in and cut out real quick. All right. This is my backup seed. Sorry if it's sideways. It's just that way. Hold on. Let me see if I could rotate it or something. Or let me see if I rotate it. No. Okay. Anyways, you'll just have to look at it sideways. I'm just going to go ahead and scan it. This comes from Coinomi. So if you want to know where it comes from, if you click on settings, and then you put show recovery phrase, this is what it shows. This is from another wallet. So this is from the previous wallet that I set up I originally showed how to split your coins from a different wallet from a previous video that I did. Anyways, essentially in the article here, where it talks about extracting your private keys. So let's say you have a ledger. I've been hearing people say their ledger is kind of messed up a little bit. Same thing with Trezor. They're having a difficult time understanding how to do this. So, or from your Exodus wallet, any wallet that does one of these 12-word, 18-word, or 24-word, Jax, Mycelium, any wallets that have your recovery phrase, this is how you can extract your Bitcoin Cash. Now, what you want to do is you want to already transfer your Bitcoin out of those to a new wallet to make sure your Bitcoin is safe. Not necessary, but since you're exposing your private key, there's a risk to that. So, but it may not really matter. But just to be precautious, especially with your Bitcoins, that's more important. Just go ahead and move it to a different wallet. All right, and off your tracer, off your whatever. Just go ahead and do that. And then after you do that, this is how you're going to sweep your private keys, okay? So let me get back to my Coinomi wallet. So once you figure out your private keys, now in Coinomi wallet they have a nice QR code, but most wallets you probably already written down your backup seed. So I'm just going to go ahead and scan this just for just to keep it real quick. So what you want to do is go into settings, and this is just for other wallets that you want to split your Bitcoin Cash that have like the recovery phrase restore wallet, and that would be example Exodus, Jax, Mycelium, any wallet that had a recovery phrase, 12 word, 18, 24, even Coinomi itself. You want to push restore wallet, and then I already have the backup seed for my original Coinomi wallet here, but I'll just put confirm. Okay, so you push right here to scan it. I'm just going to scan it, but this is where you put in your recovery phrase, but for quickness, I'm just going to show you how quick and easy it is. There we go. And then, see, when I scan it, it automatically puts it in there, so it's really easy. So I don't have to mess with it. And so after I do that, I'll push next. I'm not going to put a password in there. I'm going to skip that part. Yes, I'm pretty sure. And then the original from the video I did before, I only had Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Now originally what you would want to do is just select Bitcoin, but since this is a wallet that I already split the private key, I already split the wallet for the most part. I'm just going to select these two, but if you were doing this, you would want to only extract the Bitcoin. Okay, I've already split them. I'm just recovering the wallet, but I'm just showing you how to recover a wallet from another wallet using your Coinomi. Okay, and then those are the only two that I want because I already split them. And here you go. There's the there you go. There it is. So this is the one I've already recovered. And Brian McLaughlin sent me with 0 transaction fee for Bitcoin Cash. It doesn't show up anymore. It dropped. And let me see here. That's oh no, that's another address here. That's the same address. Okay. So oh, interesting. When I recovered it, it's not showing up. Maybe that's why it's not in here. Let me see. Hold on. What I'm going to do is let's see if this works. I'm going to try to split it again. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't split. I'm going to go into my settings. Nope, I'm not going to do that. Let's go to overview. Okay. I'm going to go to add coins. I'm going to put Bitcoin Cash. Add Bitcoin Cash. I'm going to go into settings. Let's see if this works. Add. Okay, there. That's the address right there. That's the same address. All right, now let's see if anything's in there. Oh, there it is. Okay. So if you do recover your key, um, you have to go through the same process. I guess you have to well, first of all, this is the transaction that Brian sent me. So let's take a look at that. And I'm still waiting for a confirmation. So it looks like it'll be a while. So I'm still waiting for this. I don't know if I can spend an unconfirmed transaction and have a parent pay child. That may be another video. Okay. So this is the one that Brian actually sent me. So okay, there you go. That's how you recover it if you had to ever restore it. So let me go to overview. There you go. So essentially, you would do what I did, and then when you add the Bitcoin Cash, you would split it by this method here, the M44-0H0H. And then once you did that, that's how you would do it. And then you would move this to wherever you need to. Essentially, it would be like just a burner wallet. So, anyways, so let me go ahead and set up the paper wallet, and let's extract that. And I'll go over the step process recovering from my other key or something like that. Or maybe I'll just do this one. I'll just recover from this one. I guess it doesn't really matter. Or maybe it does. I'm not sure. Alright, hold on. Let me cut in, cut out real quick. Alright everyone, I'm back. I restored my wallet here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the cash is not in here. Now I left that out. Okay, I can always recover it just by again adding no, not that way, by adding coin and then cash and then putting the settings, and then again putting that to split this particular wallet. That way I get the same address on both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. But I'm not going to do that because, and according to, alright, so if I go back here, so I basically showed you how to there's simple directions on extracting your private keys from other wallets through the recovery phrase. So I kind of showed you that. According to this, I don't need to split my wallet. Okay, so I'm just going to follow the directions here. It says add Bitcoin Cash, open your wallet, click on the top left menu, then hit the Coins Plus button in the button and select Bitcoin Cash from the mind-blowing list of Coinomi's 79 supported coins and 200 tokens. Okay. Okay, and then enter your password and click add. You probably don't have to go that far. Alright, and then from there, sweep your keys. So it says go to your Coinomi BCH, not your BTC wallet, and click sweep. Enter your Bitcoin private key extracted from any wallet provider in the previous step. Okay, so there you go. Sweeping your keys. So let's give that a try. But I know it says you don't have to. I know that it says you don't have to split this wallet, but I'm gonna go ahead and split it anyway, just so that just in case replay protection. But you probably don't have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one more time for those of you who didn't see it. And if you split the wallet, it doesn't really matter. And so advanced settings, put the derivation path. So again, and I'll add it. Okay, so there it is. And then let's verify that it's the same address. Yep, same address. And same address for that. And then yes, same address for that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let's get this down a little bit more. I'm going to scan using my Bitcoin wallet first, and I'm just simply going to scan it. Okay, so this is where I'm going to enter the password. It's an encrypted. This is an encrypted private key. What I'm going to do is enter the password. So I'm going to cut in and cut out because I'm still going to reuse this for the treasure hunt. I'm going to put back the Bitcoins, a part of it. So for you guys who's watching the Coinomi product review series. So let me cut out and cut in real quick. All right, I'm cutting back in, and I put in the passcode. Excuse me. There we go. I put in the passcode that looks like the right amount of Bitcoins. I'm verifying that again, just to make sure. And yes, that is. I did put a fee in here because I do think if you do put a 0 transaction fee that it will not go through, because I just want to get it, just to get the experiment going here. So let me go ahead and confirm that. Okay, and that's on Bitcoin. Okay, and so I'm refreshing my laptop here, and it does show. I don't know what the details of it are. Okay, I put a very, very low fee in there, so let's see if it does go through. So anyways, it may take a while, but I put something in there. I think if I put 0, miners will not transact in it. So it does show through here. Now let me go and do the same thing again with Bitcoin Cash, and let me cut in and cut out real quick. Okay, I'm cutting back in, and this is on my Bitcoin Cash wallet. I've done a sweeping. I swept it again, and it's showing the same amount, but as you notice, it's a different US dollar value because it's Bitcoin Cash. Same address. And I'm going to go ahead and push confirm. I think I'm going to have to wait a very long time on this one. But I'm going to go ahead and confirm, and let's see what happens. And as you see here, it says Bitcoin Cash. It's showing this transaction. There you go. I basically split my Bitcoin Cash from this paper wallet right here. And so if that's how to do it. Anyways, let me cut in, cut out. I'll give it some time. Please do not give up on this treasure hunt because probably in my next episode, I'm going to reveal the private, the passcode, and I'm going to go ahead and send some Bitcoin as soon as this confirms here. And just to let you know, I did change the fees, the transaction fees, and I'll show you what I changed it to. It's basically 7 zeros and a 1 on Bitcoin and also on Bitcoin Cash, because I don't think the miners will transact on it. So I do want to get them, but I also want to pay the lowest fee. The PIVX, I'm going to let me change that to 0. PIVX will probably be my other experiment that I'll do in the future. So stay tuned for that. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. So just letting it refresher. Oh, come on, I just did this. There it is. There's that one. You have to go into each wallet and refresh it sometimes. It's kind of a... There it is. Okay. And then when I go to overview, it should update in the amount that I'm going to receive. Nope, not yet. Okay. Well, it shows, last time it showed 60 when I scanned it, but anyways, it needs confirmation, so let's see what happens. Let me cut in and cut out. When it actually confirms, I'll get back to you on that and see how long it takes.